birthday.
Hey.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Sade Sauce, and I'm here with Jahkoy, a fabulous, wonderful artist that just did such a wonderful job on stage. How do you feel?
I feel amazing right now.
You feel amazing?
Yes.
Good?
Thank you. I'm from the Astros right now. We in
know.
Houston, baby. We take you over.
You know what? I'm from Dallas, so Cowboys all the way. This was Houston.
We'll have to leave that over there on that side.
What is like your inspiration? Do you feel like a lot of your songs are from like personal experience or experience, dealing with people that you know? Like, how do you, sit down at the table and say, this is what I'm gonna write?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things definitely do come from my personal experience, but I also like one of my favorite writers of all time is like Shakespeare.
Oh, wow.
And Shakespeare, like, he was one of those people that didn't necessarily write about his life, but wrote about, like, scenarios that still, like, apply to today's day-to-day, where it's like there might be a beautiful girl who's, like, she's on another level, and it's like this lower class guy. He's trying to get to her, you know what I'm saying? It happens often. And it's just, I look at, like, scenarios more than my own personal. So it's like I take some personal and I take a little bit of my imagination, you know what I'm saying? And just put it together to build, like, my creative. And it's like, more than anything, I want to share what I'm feeling. I want to share my feelings, because maybe there might be somebody that feels the same way, or may be able to relate. You know what I'm saying?
I know I wasn't when I listened to your music. Yes, definitely.
That's love.
Yes. So how were you able to discover, like, this is what you wanted to do? Like, what was your inspiration?
It was definitely the idea. Well, before making music, I was a dancer.
Oh, so you can dance?
Yeah,
I'm a dancer too.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, no. I'm more like, jazz,
okay,
ballet.
More jazz, yeah. Well, I mean, I took dance class.
Really?
Yeah, when I was younger. I mean, I didn't need to. It was just like something I wanted to tap into, because I got to learn about, like, the different types of dancing.
Definitely.
So it's like tribal dancing, ballet, a little bit of
Look
like,
at you.
Yeah, I did everything pretty much just to, like, dive in and get the experience.
Yeah.
I know it's out there, and maybe one day it might come around full circle, And so it was just one of those things where it's like music was always a part of who I am. And my mom always tells me the story when I was a kid. When I was a baby, like before I could even say anything, she used to tell me whenever I cried, she put on this record, Craig Mack. It's like, oh, got the flavor in you, the red flavor. She used to tell me whenever she put that song on, I stopped crying.
Really?
Yeah.
So and you knew from that time, like, you loved music.
No, I didn't know that time. I mean, I have no memories of it. But that my mom telling me that let me know, like, it's real.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like, music definitely changes the way you feel depending on your mood. And it's like, it's always been a part of me. It's like, growing up, I was a little shy. I was unable to, like, really talk to people. And
really?
Until recently, like, I wasn't that as open as I am right now. People don't believe that I used to not be able to say 2 words.
No, I don't believe it.
I'd be like, hi. That's it. I could only talk to people like that. I couldn't say anything. And, just recently, like, being able to go on the road and get out to, to meet the new audience, because I'm trying to appeal to a wider audience. I want to get everybody engaged, and it's like, I got to bring them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I can't, bring that energy, how is it going to reflect back on me?
Exactly.
And so it's like, that's made me open up a little bit more. And, it's love.
Yeah, love. That's your favorite thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Love. Like, I can tell you have this passion.
Yeah.
So you ever been in love before then?
That's a good question. I mean, I know that it's like, the generation that we're in right now, we're so caught up on, like, social media and all this stuff. So people are like, I don't want to be in love. I don't want to be in a relationship. I'd rather be like,
You do what you want when you popular.
But at the end of the day, if you think about it, at the end of all of that, what do you do then?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You come back to love. You're going to have to love somebody. Somebody's going to love you for who you are. And you're going to love somebody for who they are.
Definitely.
And that completes our full purpose, And then we bring life into this world due to that love. And thank God for love.
Right?
It. Yeah,
you're such a poet. I love how you use your words too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's blessed.
So I know your grandmother was a part of your, I guess, you taking your journey, to move.
Yeah.
So how was that? Like, how is it, being in, because you're in California right now, right?
I was in California for the longest. I was there for 2 years.
Oh, wow.
I was in and out, but, like, I spent a lot of time there, And yeah, for the past little while, it's been a crazy experience.
Mhm.
You know, just like diving into this new world, this new environment,
Yeah.
and now I'm doing new things, and it's
Yeah.
like time to adjust because I'm so used to being in Toronto, having all my friends, my family there, and it's like knowing my way around the city. Whereas like now I'm in this spot, and I feel like I'm in a maze.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like I gotta find my way out. I gotta figure things out. You know, I gotta figure out
Exactly.
what I'm gonna do next. And yeah, when I went out there, I really didn't have no game plan. It was just like freestyle.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to make things happen. I knew that I would. I just didn't know how. It was just like if I just kept, you know, doing what I'm doing, then I know that, you know, I will get to where I'm trying to go.
Definitely.
Because it's like I can only take myself there. You know, and it's depending on how much work I put in, I'm gonna get out of it.
Yeah.
And so I make sure to put the work in.
Definitely.
And here we are,
I
tour,
know,
world
right?
tour,
Look
baby.
at you.
Ah,
Yes. That's your favorite move, right?
Yeah.
I feel you. Yes. Yes, definitely. So making that move, because you know it's a lot of artists out here that are, you know, scared to like take that leap like you did.
Yeah.
So what's some words of encouragement that you could give them to like follow their dreams?
I say follow your heart. I always say follow your heart. And to be honest too, the reason that I even did what I did was because I know, like, I was inspired by J. Cole's story.
Really?
Yeah, so like hearing about J. Cole, how he left his hometown to go to New York, try to get his demo to, like, you know what I'm saying, to some people, and it was just like, man, if that's what he had to do it, I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
I ain't got no other plan. Like, hey, yo, we're gonna try something, you know, and that's what it was. We're
Yes.
just trying. And, you know, I know that learning is a trial and error experience.
Yeah.
You know, I may not know what to do right away, but it's like, as I keep trying different things, I'll know what works for me.
Exactly. So, did you always envision yourself, you know, to be where you are today and to continue to grow and be successful? So you already knew you was going to be successful.
Yeah, I didn't see it because I didn't know.
Yeah.
You almost don't know what you're getting yourself into
Yeah.
when it's like when you look on your dreams.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, I'm so appreciative of being out here right now. It's like next level. Like the way that everything came around full circle was crazy because like I watched Kehlani grow.
Yeah.
Like I watched her grow from when she was like on America's Got Talent.
What? When she
And
had
so,
the
like,
yellow hair.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? She got a band with her and all.
Yes.
And I was like,
and look at her now.
yeah. And now like I could text her. You know,
yeah,
like, hey,
that's a blessing.
and we on tour.
Yeah,
We're doing everything together. So it's like it's crazy.
Yes.
You know, to know that like everything comes around full circle like that.
Yes. And speaking of, you know, being with Kehlani, like, how was it, you know, like being able to link up with her and be on tour and like get this experience?
Everything pretty much, it happened really, really fast. It's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. But I was in Chicago. It was Lollapalooza, and I had a show, but not that day. So I had flown in a day before my set, and Kehlani was performing that day.
Okay.
So I went and I was hanging backstage, and I seen her perform. I was like, wow, it's crazy. Like she's really right there. You know, after all these years of like watching her grow to what she's brought to like the table. And then after the set, she went back to the dressing room and stuff. And I was like familiar with her DJ Noodles. So Noodles and I, like, Noodles came out to my first show in LA. And so that's how we made the connection. And Noodles was like, have you met Kehlani? I was like, no, I haven't. She's like, I'm gonna introduce you. I'm like, all right, sick. So I met Kehlani and I was like, hey, nice to meet you. My name is Jahkoy. And she's like, Jahkoy?
What?
I know who you are, bro. Yeah, I did. Well, she came out and I was like, I just approached her. And she was familiar with who I was. So that made me know that, like, you know what I'm saying, I am doing what I'm supposed to do. And I just got to keep doing it because the more that I believe in myself, it made me go nuts. I was like, what? You know who I have actually pictures. And I was like, man, that's so crazy. We hung out for the rest of the day. And then the next day, she came out to see my set. And that was love.
What?
Yeah, that's
and look
crazy.
at you now.
And then after, it was like, so that was like summer of last year, summer 2016.
Really?
And then like, I think it was like December, she reached out to me. She's like, I'm going on tour. Would you like to come? She called me on FaceTime. It's like, would you like to come? Hell yeah, I'd like to come. Let's go.
Yes.
So look at us now. We're on tour right now.
I know. And you with LMA as well. And I know, I'm pretty sure, you know, y'all have grown and, you know, made a connection too. Like, how's it being on tour with her?
It's crazy because everything comes around full circle, like I was saying. And it was this one time where I was working with actually Kehlani's producers.
Okay.
They Papa Nope. And I had some sessions in LA. And we're in this like studio building or whatever. And I have a room. And then literally in the other room was LMA. LMA was in the room. This is before we knew each other. You know what I'm saying? And like to see how everything has came around like that, blows my mind
So
till
it's
today.
like it was almost destiny for all of y'all to be
Yeah.
on tour together.
It's crazy because
Yeah.
I was working on my project. She was probably working on her project. She's on tour performing her project. I'm on tour performing my project. Kehlani's on tour performing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were all working in this space, and then you know what I'm saying. The music just comes around, and here we are delivering the youngest R&B tour of 2017 right now. It's crazy.
It is crazy. Yes.
Yeah.
So I know you signed with Def Jams. Do you, in a sense, feel like a pressure to like, you know, have your record like at the top of the charts and everything?
No pressure whatsoever.
That's
I feel like Def Jam is my family. You know what I'm saying? And I grew up on the whole Def Jam culture, the poetry, the comedy, the video games. They used to make video games.
Really?
You know? Yeah, believe it or not. So it's like I grew up on all that history, and now I'm a part of that history. And I was at my homie's space in New York, and he had a book. It said 25 years of Def Jam history. I look and I see like LL Cool J, I see Beastie Boys, I see Run DMC. I'm like, I see Russell Simmons, I see Rick Rubin. I'm like, wow, all these guys are all like, you know what I'm saying, iconic names.
Yeah.
And then my homie, he was like, bro, when they do 50 years, you gonna be in there. I was like, oh snap.
Exactly.
That's crazy. So I'm like, you know, more than anything, I'm just hungry and motivated by, you know, being in the space that I'm in right now.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my god, I didn't know they made video games though.
Yeah. Def Jam. There's like Def Jam Fight for New York, Def Jam Icon, Def Jam Vendetta. There was like quite a few.
See, the only video games I played was Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
That was
it's
me.
crazy because it's like you have like your favorite artists, but they're like a fighter. Like, you know what I'm saying, they were fighting.
Really?
So, yeah, it's crazy.
Check that out. Look.
Yeah, that was crazy video games.
Yeah. So being on stage today, you know, like, what was the vibe you was getting, or like, what do you hope the audience took away from your music? Because I know when I was with my friends, they really didn't know who you were until I was like, no, y'all gotta listen to him.
Yeah.
And then just seeing you perform on stage, that drew them in even more. So like, you know, what else? Like, what do you want the audience to like get from your performance today, and just your music in general?
I just want them to, you know, absorb the good energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to bring that fun energy back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like everyone is a little bit too focused on things that aren't important. And let's just bring that excitement back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I miss the times like chicken noodle soup with a soda
on
on the
side.
side. You know what I'm saying? I miss those vibes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those early 2000 vibes, because I know that everybody could relate to like having fun during those times. So it's like if we could bring that, they say history repeats itself. You know what I'm saying? And I want to be a part of that history that helps make it come around.
Definitely, because your songs have like this fun, like you said, this chill vibe. Like even your music videos, you know, are you able to, you know, I guess have a say so in the production wise, you know, or do you let your producers take a lot of control?
Oh, well, I have a creative team. Team, and that's when we focus on bringing the visuals together.
Okay.
So
you get like a huge say so in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, of course.
That's
I mean,
good.
I've been responsible for my whole artist development.
Really?
You know, and it's like, I have like, you know, my homies to support me with it, and for the most part, I just been like taking it one day at a time, pacing. So I know there's no race.
Yeah.
I'm in the race for myself, with myself. I don't look at it like there's any competition whatsoever. So it's like we're just striving to get to one goal, and we're gonna do it one way or another.
Yes, definitely. So on your journey, you know, to make it all the way to the top, I guess what's been like your top 3 favorite things on this journey?
My top 3 favorite things. My favorite part about like being on a tour is being able to connect with the fans and really like absorb, or like, you know, just really just get to see how they feel about what I'm delivering, you know. And it's like after the shows, I get to like see the fans, and we do like a little meet and greet after the shows, and we take pictures, we talk for a little bit, you know, just get that like one-on-one interaction. And it's just, they bring everything to me. That's one thing. And then video games, I get to like have fun, you know, like we get to just still be ourselves, you know what I'm saying, more than anything. And it's love. I'm in great space. Once like I said, Kehlani, LMA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 2 beautiful, amazing, talented people.
Definitely.
And I'm so honored to be here right now. It's like a great opportunity, and and I'm not here to take advantage whatsoever. I just want to bring
Yeah.
that, you know what I'm saying, that bring that.
That
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, that's it. That's love.
Yes, you know my favorite song right now is FN Sexy.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
No.
Yeah.
It probably shouldn't be my favorite,
Yeah.
but it,
Yeah.
it is.
Well, Mark produced that record.
Really?
Yeah, my producer Mark today.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's my song.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
So, is there any last words that you want to say to like your fans or any like future artists or just people just pursuing their dreams?
What's up, y'all? My name is Jahkoy. We in Houston right now. I'm rocking the Astros jersey. And on top of that, we just killed the Sweet Sexy Savage tour. I want to say, if you believe in yourself, follow your heart. That's all. I follow my heart. You could too.
And I'm Sade Sauls, and we're signing out. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, you did so good.
Yeah.
Can I have a hug?
Yeah, of course you can. That's love.